Brothers Water coming into view. That's Hartsop car park, and it's full already. And it is only, what time is it? It's not 9:30 yet, and it's full. People are waiting for people to go so they can get the spots. We're going to bag a few Wainwrights today. That's our route down in the morning, really steep. And we're going to go up this one. We're going to do a loop circuit, bag some Wainwrights, which I'll put on later. It feels like it's forever since me and my lad have been out, and it is. We weren't out. We was out together last year, and then I did one camp in February, a failed camp in March because of a blizzard, and then me and Sam did the West Island Way, and that's all I've done this year so far. So I'm really chuffed to be out today with my Sam. Yeah, it's going to be warm. It's September, and hopefully we're in for some decent weather for a change. It's been a rotten July and August. I'll show you the way up. So that's the track up from Hartsop car park, and you get to the big boulder where Sam is. There's a very faint path. It's two people now, the sun's in the camera, because there's no path actually marked on the US map, but that's the way we're going to go, and we're going to hope for the best. It must be 20 degrees now, easy, and I'm just not fit at all. I've done nothing since we've come back off the West Island Way. Right, I'll show you on the way up. We made it up that first bit where it doesn't show a path on the map, but there is a path. It goes off to the left and then it switches back to the right, but you get up and you think, I've done it. It's a false summit. We've got that to do yet. I think that's Caudale Crag up there. That'll be our first Wainwright of the day. It is tough going. I know I'm unfit, but it's tough going. It's about 11 o'clock now. It's warming up nicely. Caudale Crag, everybody. At least we think it is. It's showing it is on the map. I can't see anything else. The mist keeps rolling in and out. Yeah. Got a bit of a sweat on, I don't mind saying, getting up that. Bag's too heavy, 13 kilos this time. So we got Caudale over that way, Hartsop at the bottom. So that means we've got the Helvellyn range over there. This is the correct summit, Caudale Crag. You can never tell we're Wainwright because it wasn't always the highest point, it was about the view. So, boom, done. Yeah, the view were better just there. Anyhow, Thornthwaite Crag. Second Wainwright of the day. I've done it before. And it was in Clag the last time I did it as well. So it's good to stay consistent in Clag both times. Right, I'm not sure which way we're headed, so time to get the map out. So just look how the conditions have changed. That's why navigation skills are so important. we are only 50 metres from that tower, and it's disappeared already. So anyway, we're on the track, hopefully, he says. And our main concern is finding water. We brought up just shy of 1.5 litres each, and we've pretty much finished that. I have brought my water filter, and there is a water source at Thornthwaite Crag, but with this dry weather, I'm just praying it's not dry. If it is, we're stuck. We can't camp up here. We'd have to find something else, perhaps go down into the valley, which I don't want to do, but if needs must. How's about that for views? Zoom in. There's water in the distance. Bit of a conundrum. We thought Stony Cove Pike was the Wainwright. Anyway, we've touched everything you can possibly touch up there. It was clagged in, and yeah, touched all the curves and what have you. Highest point. Anyway, we met a chap who's doing the Wainwrights, and he says this Caudale Moor is the Wainwright, and you can understand that it could be because of the views. So we've touched this one as well, we've come here. So I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably right. And it is this one. Because if you look at the views, it is stunning. Yeah, we came up that ridge over into that direction, Thornthwaite Crag, and then I did this way, and we're coming back down this one here, back into Hartsop tomorrow. And zooming in a bit, that's where we're getting our water from. So we're sorted. Yeah, Hartsop Dodd. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Last one anyway, last one of the day. Overlooking Ullswater again. Bit dehydrated. I can't get my words out. It's easy to get dehydrated. I've had at least 2 litres of water, but I should have perhaps had 3 by now. I'll make up for it in beer later. So just going to look round here for a spot. So what we could have done, instead of going parking at the bottom down here, going all the way up the valley, all the way up that grey crag, all the way along to Thornthwaite Crag, then all the way over there to that pointy bit, which is debatable what it's called, and then all the way back here. What we could have done is just come straight up, but where's the fun in that? We wouldn't have bagged all them Wainwrights. So I've got 3, Sam's got 4. I've done one before on the Kentmere horseshoe. So yeah, we're just gonna look for a nice spot. As soon as that wind stops, look at the flies now. Because that wind stopped, dearie me. Woohoo! Back up here. Wow. Do without that. Keep that wind up. Right, Gonna scout about. We've not seen anybody in ages, well over an hour. So we might get the tents up. Got the tents up. Hull's water down there. Yeah, it's as soon as we got the tents up, we've had a couple of showers. We've been tent bound for the last half an hour or so, and the wind stopped, and the flies, not so much the midges but them black flies, I don't know if they're horse flies or what, or black, just yeah. So we had to win the tent anyway, even when it stopped raining. But it was forecasting up to 20 miles an hour. It's like, what is it? And I don't think you're getting that on the summits because clouds hardly moving. Yeah. Let's hope it holds off a little bit so me and Sam can sit out and just enjoy the views. We've had our tea, Adventure Foods dehydrated meals. They're alright, they serve a purpose. I should really make an effort sometimes and try and cook, but when you're lugging all your gear so far, it's like extra weight. Maybe in future we'll just come up and do a short one. I'll bring something to cook. I can hear something buzzing around me now. Nasty things. See if I can zoom in on this. See that cave? There's a cave right in centre of shot now, or an old mine, an older scree that's been dug out, scattered all over the place. And just out of view, just centre of shot again where that cloud is, I think that's the pre-stall that people talk about. I can hear such an high-pitched buzz. You know, it might have been for a decent sunset. Nothing much to report with the setups really. It's I know we bring these tents pretty much bomb-proof, but if you can see, we can pitch them and face the doors towards each other, so we can have a chat if the weather is bad, which is quite cool. A couple of beers for later. I replaced the normal red pole in the Acto for the black pole, which has been great, and I've done the same with the centre pole in the Solo. I've replaced it with the black pole, because every time you hear a story of something breaking, yeah, a lot of it is to do with incorrect pitching. It's always a centre pole, or seems to be. Anyway, I've changed that, so it's hardly increased the weight. And yeah, people say, oh yeah, if you pitch into wind and everything. But the thing is, wind changes direction. If it's blowing 30 miles an hour and the wind changes direction, you are not going to move the tent. You would break it, you would damage it. It gets me, our 4-season tent has to be pitched into wind a certain direction, when obviously in bad weather, wind changes direction. Just by the nature of it, it will change direction. So, should be able to take it from any which way, in my opinion. Right, probably not going to do any more filming tonight. Just chill out with my lad, watch the sun go down, and I'll see you in the morning. Just a short walk. We're straight off here in the morning, straight down, Hartsop car park, then round to the campsite. Easy peasy, he says. But it's forecast, it could be raining in the morning. So we'll probably, if it is, we're just going to pack up and obviously get off as quick as we can. Okay, let's do a few shots, eh? chaps. Very still morning. I was going to film a sunrise, but I stuck my head out the door this morning and the flies and midge were everywhere. So I thought we'll sack that. Anyway, I've got up now and it's not so bad. So I had a really good night's sleep, to be fair. Anyway, yeah, we're just packing up. Not a breath of wind. I think the midge will come out and get us when they're home in. Show you the view. That's what we've got this morning. The stars last night were just amazing with the Milky Way and everything. I'm sure that's what it was above us. Just didn't have the photographic equipment, you know, to really pick it up. It was brilliant. And we saw a strange object in the sky. It was a white dot like the stars, and it were kind of doing squares. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Sam saw it first, pointed it out to me, so it wasn't just the wine. So yeah, so we're gonna pack up, walk down, get off home. To show you a little hack that I've done, I've cut 2 smart water bottles and I've put them over the ends of the poles to protect them, especially if you carry your poles on the outside of your rucksack. You know, if you slip and they bang down, it's just that bit extra to protect them, and it stops them cutting. If you roll them up with your tent, it stops anything cutting into your tent. So that's my tip for today. There you go. The obligatory leave no trace. I was there, Sam was there, all packed up. All our rubbish stored in the bag, all shoved in there. Right, we're off straight down a gorgeous day. Right, that's it, I think.